Three, two, one. Copa.
Or you mean the Street Fighting League?
Dude, it is bad.
I like how like social media is taking that on too, where they're like, here's the Euros, and it's like da 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 da
Tactics and it's
Copa's
like, here's the Americas.
A prison knife.
Everybody's
fight.
got a fucking shank. It's shit, razor blades in their shoes and stuff. It is. Look, this has got to be the sixth or seventh dude who's been down on the pitch for longer than 37 seconds.
I agree.
Scally. My name's Scally.
He's fine. He's from Southie.
He's from Providence, Rhode Island. He's fucking wicked awesome up
He's
there.
from Weha, West Hartford.
West Hartford. Oh, look at Ruben Diaz. Yeah, it is. It is
a bad looking motherfucker. Right
I think he plays for Liverpool. It's a bad look, and I get it. So, like, attendance at the Copa is way up than in Europe, but European stadiums are soccer specific.
I was going to say,
and they're built to be like 30,000 unless you're a huge club, then 38, 40,000. But they're playing in like Cologne. Dortmund, Frankfurt, Berlin, Munich, like all of those stadiums are like 35 to 40,000 people.
Yeah. No,
perfect.
They're playing in 70 to 80,000 seats.
Arrowhead Stadium, right?
Well, but I mean, it's not a crazy thing when you think that the club teams and even the national team in Mexico can sell out Azteca, which is what, like a billion?
400 billion? Yeah. I think everyone on the planet can fit in that stadium. I really do.
Yeah, when the apocalypse happens, we're going to Azteca.
That's where we're going.
Yeah.
Yep, we're going to the Azteca Stadium. Even though it shakes when people fucking stand in there, I'm going there because it's still standing. Two completely different styles of soccer. If you like the Premier League, I guess that's what the Copa is.
Yeah,
It's
fast
and physical. Like I said, I always call it meathead soccer because that's what it is. But then you have Argentina and Brazil and Uruguay, although they look to be sleepwalking through this match at this point.
So far,
to be completely honest with you. They know they're through. Let's not get hurt. If we could score goals in the meantime, cool. Come on, Claudio. Oh, no, wait. That's his dad. Did I get it right?
Gio, yeah.
God damn, I'm old. Two completely different sets. What I will do is the United States team through two games. I'm not talking about tonight. Tonight, we're at halftime.
We're going to save U.S. men's.
All together?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I was about to get into it.
Yeah, no.
Mexico lost last night.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of that?
A little bit, but mainly because, like, it hurts my soul to say it, but like they're not where they're at, but because they're in transition, like.
But okay,
they still should be better.
Counterpoint, yes, they're in transition, but it might be a perpetual transition for several reasons. But more are like what's happening in Europe, or like dual citizenship.
Yeah,
people are starting to choose the U.S.
Well,
over
let's see
Mexico.
for how long.
Well, but right now, there are a few people. It's just little things like that. But you're right; they are not bringing in the talent that they used to own Central and North America.
Yeah,
and it wasn't particularly close.
No.
Every once in a while, the U.S. would be okay. That's why they won in Azteca once, ever.
I was gonna say it's that, like, I mean, part of the reason like it hurts is when you hear douchebags like Alexi Lawless claim the U.S. is so good. It's like, well, we beat Mexico like the past 3 times, and you're going like, this is a shadow of the Mexico that used to, like,
Mexico's turned into Canada.
Pistol whip us when we would show up within their borders, and rightly so.
Yeah.
Like thinking that we knew how to play soccer when they've been doing it for generations.
No, they are the Canada now.
Yeah.
Of CONCACAF at this point.
Well, and I mean, and to talk about Canada, like, yeah, it was a rough start, but you're going against Argentina. But Jesse Marsh,
They made the quarterfinals.
Jesse Marsh has that team functioning on a solid level. Imagine that. You bring in a new coach.
They are in the quarterfinals against Venezuela. Canada is one win away
You know what I'd
from
love
the
to see?
semifinals.
You know what I'd love to see? Canada and Uruguay end up.
They would have to play in the finals.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
That's the only thing, because Canada, they're next, Venezuela next, and then in the semifinals, Argentina. They play Ecuador, so Argentina in the semifinals. Uruguay.
Yep.
Uruguay.
Yeah.
Why? All right. They're going to be on the bottom half of the bracket,
Yeah.
so they don't. Which kind of sucks. I don't know why they do that, because then Argentina and Canada.
Is that no matter what point?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They for some reason they have
yeah.
Group A and B play, and then instead of like switching it up like the Euros do.
Yeah. I get it
That
though.
Austria match is going to be fantastic. So, is Brazil still in it? Because I know they've had. Oh, look, here's the standings.
Well,
I know they've had a couple of shitty.
Well, again, they're not. Yeah, I mean they're in second place right now,
So
but they still have one more game to go.
the way things stand now, United States is going home, and Panama's in second because they're up a goal.
Well, and not to pat our backs or anything, but what did we say at the beginning? Panama, used
the
to be
Panama match was.
they were sneaky, but
They're our
this time-
bogey squad at this point. And you know, a lot of went and look, there you go. That's for first in the
yeah,
So tomorrow night, Colombia and Brazil play for whoever wins the group.
I'll take Colombia in that game, man.
Facts.
Yeah,
But back to Panama, like the minnows, not the big countries in Europe. Like
yeah.
they have a fucking style. Like they have a identity as a country.
Well, and
No
now
matter, Croatia's the same way.
and they know they're getting better.
Yeah.
So they have a level of confidence coming out on the pitch that
Yeah.
you've never. I mean, back when we, like 8 years ago, if we played Panama, we had like that dominant personality
Yes.
going into it. Now they faced us enough times, and they've built their squad up enough.
Perfect example: the Yankees, right? Everybody used to be scared of them,
Yeah,
and then something happened, and nope, they're not feared. Teams, the Patriots were like. A lot of that was teams were beaten before they got on the field with certain teams.
I was gonna say,
Real
like-
Madrid is the perfect example of
yeah,
that.
no, yeah.
Like,
But I mean, like Panama, whatever that guy said to Tim Weah, like
yeah,
you can be like, if we ever found out, like, dude, but that was a genius move because you got him down to 10 men.
yeah, and they were baiting the United States the whole match.
time. Yeah,
We've watched one of the greatest to ever play headbutt somebody, and added extra time.
yeah,
In
and
the
lost.
World Cup final,
Yeah.
his last international match.
Don't talk bad about Zizou.
Zizou is a fucking guy. He played for Juventus. I will never speak a bad word about that man. But thank you.
Yeah. Oh no, he gave you all a gift.
Thank you. I think that was probably his.
But it still went to penalties, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trezeguet missed one. He hit the top.
Yeah.
He hit the post. It's the only miss. Yeah, I could tell you. Never mind.
I
Daniel
know.
Rossi scored. Pirlo scored.
I remember that one.
Okay.
I remember that one.
06.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I was in St. Louis watching it on Shaftesbury Avenue. I remember that exactly.
That 06
With my Italian in-laws through my brother. Yeah.
Man, that team was so fucking good. Totti, Pirlo, De Rossi, Buffon.
That French team was amazing too.
Yeah. Yeah. They were going for back-to-back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cannavaro.
Anyway.
Gattuso. Oh, sorry. Anyway, back to Copa.
Back to the Americas.
Judge has 31 home runs.
We'll get to that.
I know. I just like to say it. Okay, so back to the Americas.
This is the other beauty part about Copa. Is like we're like pretty much done talking.
Yeah, no,
about
it's perfect. So
we still have 4 minutes.
So Costa Rica and Paraguay went. Basically, Brazil and Colombia have made it through. Uruguay's made it through.
Yeah.
The sad thing is Uruguay's going to have to play the second place of that, and it could be Brazil, depending on the outcome tomorrow.
So, what's funny is I think like everybody kind of gets what Brazil's problem is. Mm-hmm. Is you got so many talented superstars on that team.
They were talking about that with Portugal today.
Yeah,
we've said it ad nauseum.
But like more than Portugal, because again Portugal's problem until he retires is always going to be Ronaldo.
They have superstars all over that.
I know, but like he's already shown. I mean,
never mind. Go back to Brazil.
Well, no, just
Sorry, but it was just a perfect
in the context.
example.
It's like Brazil has that because their Ronaldo is not on the squad this year.
No, and they're still getting piss poor performances. I don't understand.
Well, because it's not, everybody's getting like butthurt, like I'm not getting past through or whatever, and it's like you can put it on the coach, but at the same time, we've seen this from Brazil teams from the last time they won the World Cup to now.
Was that the United States?
Might have been. Yeah,
94.
They couldn't even pull it together when they played in their own country.
Oh, no. I think they won in the Korea.
Yeah.
World. I think they won the Korean.
But
the one in Korea.
But if those players learn how to work together as a team,
their defense is solid.
Yeah.
You know how I know that? Because 2 of them play for Juventus.
Well, and
actually 3 of them if they play Sandro, but Bremer, Danilo, they're great.
I mean, but and like their front line.
Yeah, it's just, I said fuck it. I'm just going to pull up their lineup. I mean, they've got goalie Allison.
Yeah.
World fucking class. Oh, Bremer's not playing. Danilo played. They've got Marquinhos. Jesus Christ. Gomez. All right, so here's their attacking 4. Rafinha, Rodrigo, Vinny, and then you have Lucas Paqueta.
Right. So
and
we know from personal experience, Rafinha can be a team player. We've seen and Vinny Jr. knows how to be a team player because he's got to be on Real.
Here's the problem with
you just got like that.
Those guys.
That team just has to get on the same page.
Right. The problem with Brazil is when you put them in a match like they were against Chile, and it gets late, everybody's going to want
the ball themselves.
Correct.
Yeah.
And they're not going to
they're not going to make the second pass. They're not going to.
Correct.
Yeah.
They deviate from the tiki-taka, what makes them beautiful, and getting opportunities to. Somebody's going to get the ball.
Open up a lane.
There's 12 minutes left. I'm going to try to beat 3 guys off the dribble and get a shot off at 40 yards. Like
exactly.
That's what they devolve into. Certain teams do that. Belgium was kind of like that today.
Yeah.
Alexi, I fucking hate this fucking man. You know what? I'm just going to go on a 40-minute second rant about this guy. I hate him. He's a terrible fucking GM. He knows nothing. Look. That's not a red card. Tyler Adams got the yellow card there, by the way.
Yeah.
He's a terrible human being. No, he could be a good human being.
No, he's not.
He's not. He's fucking terrible. And he's a worse talking head. He's like the Stephen A. Smith of the United States soccer world.
No, he's a wannabe Stephen A. Smith of U.S. soccer.
Wait. So he's Jason Whitlock.
Or he's like Matt.